Joining me now is Congressman Tim Burchett. He is a Republican from Tennessee. Congressman, always nice to see you. Speak to you. Good morning, sir. Thanks for being with us here on Morning in America. It is the DDHQ who has been first and accurate on this right now. This election has the House at 218, 217 Republican. How confident are you that Republicans end up winning the House right now, or don't you know?
Well, of course, there's always the unknown, but I'm very confident in the fact that we will because you see what's happened in the Senate. And, of course, with President Trump, I can't imagine us not doing that and putting that into the hands of the Democrats. Their left-wing policies have put us in incredible debt, and we've just overcome years of incredible inflation and, of course, the surge over the border has been devastating.
Congressman, I was White House correspondent for the 4 years of the Trump administration. I was there every single day, basically, and I remember 2017 very well. Republicans had control of Washington. The first thing they were going to do was repeal and replace Obamacare. That didn't happen. The second thing they were going to do was rewrite the tax code. That did happen. The third thing that was going to happen after that was infrastructure, and that kind of became a punchline here in town. Why do you think that Republicans, especially given that this could be the slimmest of margins in the House, will be able to get done what Donald Trump wants to get done in full this time?
Well, first of all, Tim Burchett wasn't in Congress then. So
yeah, no, I'm not saying you. You're right to point that out. I'm going big picture here the day after the election.
Dadgummit, we got to grow up. We see what the country wants and the country needs. The president has talked about bringing in Elon Musk, at least he has to me, and reducing the size of government. I think we all know that the government's bloated. Those are some things I think that are attainable and we can sell to the American public. For instance, our education system, the Department of Education. There's not one dadgum bureaucrat in Washington, D.C. that's taught a kid how to read or write in Tennessee. And they're worse than the mob. They take their cut right off the top. I mean, the Lord only takes 10% with tithe, and the billions that Washington, D.C. soaks up before it goes to the states. Send that money to the states. And let the locals and the school boards and the state legislatures decide. Things like that.
Are you saying get rid of the Department of Education?
I am. Send that money to the states. Let the states decide what they do. What fits in Los Angeles, California does not necessarily fit in East Tennessee. So I think that would be, and I think the money would go a whole lot farther that way as well because the bureaucrats wouldn't take their share. And we've seen in FEMA similar things. I would like to see us start regulating, and maybe groups like Samaritan's Purse or something. We could start doing things like that. We saw many of the shortfalls that FEMA had. There's people up there still don't have electricity or running water, and the FEMA folks are in a Walmart parking lot staying in a $300 a night motel, and we've just forgotten about those people. But I think we could eliminate that bureaucracy, and we could do that across the board.
All right, Congressman Tim Burchett, busy morning, as you know. I thank you for joining us here on Morning in America. We got to leave it there, but talk to you again soon, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.